I want to make a quick video because right now, things that make this world in open-mindedness and kindness are at risk. And just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening to other people. And not knowing everybody's story when we should. No matter what the world, society, government, or family, you can be who you are. We have value, opinions, and we have the greatest power, which is the power of the people, power of people. And I do not mean people by hatred and pride. And here's the crazy part is we are labeled as the woke generation, but they are trying to, if somebody tries to use that as this awful label, it's not. Woke means you're aware of oppression, discrimination, and so many other things that affect people's lives every day. Sorry, I do have a cold. And affects their voices every day. And as growing up, or in general, kids are going to get made fun of for being different. They are called awful names. And the basic stuff of having protection, equality, and inclusion, because it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter in the sense that whatever you do, whatever job, whatever thing you do, matters because you're doing something. And doesn't always mean we have to do strong wins, but small wins. And that could be easily just speaking up, because we have freedom of speech, we have freedom of religion, we have freedom of the press. And thanks to that, that gives a lot of people hope. Well, most importantly, that nobody can take away your fight and your will. I think everybody should have the right to do who they love, choose who they want to be, and have the same opportunities. And we are not this hopeless society. You want to know why? Because there are everyday people, and there are also major people out there that care about people that you can't silence. Because they believe in treating people with kindness, treating people with that fairness and respect. And respecting, because that is respect who they are. And you should not ever get discriminated against your gender, your race, your religious background. None of that should ever be. And I'll be honest, the past few weeks, it's been so hard to be grateful for the things in my life because I feel so selfish because I know other people are struggling out there, and I am not a big person. I have worked from fast food jobs to currently a factory work. I came from a single mom. I have ADHD. I have a learning disability. I am borderline personality disorder. I struggle with manic depression. I also have polycystic ovary syndrome. And I am your 20-year-old that's having her identity and trying to figure out who she is, on top of trying to not embrace the good things in my life because I feel bad about it. Because I feel bad because I want to do more to help people out there. And that's what I mean, is trying to find ways. And if that means being kind to people, if you see somebody struggling, help them. And I completely understand that right now it's not easy for everybody to help. People are losing their jobs. and like jobs that help our everyday life. Versus right now, we are getting threats from the higher government and administration that wants to mess with the constitutional stuff. And I'm talking, like I said, the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of state, separated from state and church, freedom of the press. Banning books like The Handmaid's Tale that I hope will not be our future. I hope it's not. And we will fight for make sure it's not. But don't let them scare you. Don't make them think you're alone. Because we're so not. You can't get rid of somebody. You can't get rid of somebody's heart. Unless you come out here and take it out of me, I'm still going to be me, and I'm still going to try to be a good person. And you can't take that away from me. Nobody can take anything away from you. We have all of these freedoms that some of us sadly are getting taken away. When there's so much going on out in the world that we have a government that thinks extra spending for kids that have special needs is awful, but took your tax money to fly a plane. But what is wasteful about providing kids lunch? Because some kids don't have lunch when they get home. Sometimes school lunch is all they can eat. What is wasteful about student loans that kids are trying to get a better education? They're trying to become lawyers, doctors, teachers. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach kids kindness and to teach them about history and like good history so they know how much we fought like our asses to get even just certain things, whether it's for women, transgenders, certain groups that have worked their asses off. And we're not alone. My next tattoo is going to be the equality symbol, and it's going to be hands holding on to each other. All of them. In the 3 words. DEL. Diversity, equality, and inclusion. There's so much creative, wonderful, amazing people in this world. And all you see is their heart and who they are. It's okay not to like anything, not like everybody's opinions or like what they like. What isn't okay is trying to oppress them and force them to convert to what you want and convert to what you like and completely destroy, hate, and be entitled to take away what you don't like about them. And these people are not just in the hires, they're in your everyday life. So, if you're like, it's scary, and I wish I could just hug, I wish we could have a movie night with some popcorn, or just get a good hug, or ask how you're doing. And I hope you're doing okay, and if you're not, I'm so sorry. And I don't think it's fair what's happened to you, and I'm sorry you have to go through this. I know you're not alone. There are people out here now who are trying to help. So don't let them think we're not gonna fight. And I don't mean riots and violence. I mean just community and the support and love and I still have a cold. And expressing equality and all the amazing things is come to express yourself. Nobody should ever, if you ever encounter anybody that makes you feel bad, worse about who you are, then honestly, they're not meant to ever be in your life. And they're gonna stay that miserable, not miserable sometimes, or stay this awful person, but you're gonna win the golden people who are kind and loving and will love you for who you are and will fight by your side. So stay tuned for when I show you guys my tattoo. I'm really excited about it. And thank you for listening. Just wanted to get that out there. I really hope you have a good day. My name's Cassidy, and bye-bye.